The DJI Osmo Action 6 has been one of the most anticipated action cameras in recent years, and questions about its release have been flooding in from fans and creators alike. Many are wondering, is it actually coming this year, or has DJI delayed the launch? Over the past few weeks, I've been gathering information from various sources, some more reliable than others, to get a clearer picture of what's happening behind the scenes. While not every detail is confirmed, it seems that somewhere between speculation and fact lies the real story of the DJI Osmo Action 6. One of the first indicators that the Osmo Action 6 is indeed on its way comes from DJI itself. At the beginning of September, the company reportedly informed its partners, those who manufacture accessories and third-party gear compatible with DJI cameras, that a new action camera would arrive this autumn. While the exact timing wasn't specified, it could be as early as September or October. What's particularly promising is that most accessories from the previous DJI Osmo Action 4 and Action 5 models are expected to remain compatible. This is great news for anyone who has invested in grips, lens, filters, or other add-ons, as upgrading to the Osmo Action 6 won't require replacing existing gear. Despite this confirmation, the camera has not yet hit the market, leading many to wonder why. One major factor appears to be software development. Early leaks suggest the Osmo Action 6 will feature a 1-inch sensor, potentially offering 8K video recording capabilities. However, DJI seems determined to avoid repeating past missteps, such as the initial launch of the Osmo 360, which introduced a 1-inch sensor that didn't perform as expected when compared to competitors. Early tests reportedly indicated that in single-lens mode, the image quality of the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro outperformed the prototype 1-inch sensor on the new Action 6. To address this, DJI has been focusing heavily on software optimization. The goal is to fully utilize the 1-inch sensor while ensuring superior image quality, low light performance, and smooth video capture. However, these improvements have proven to be slow and complex. The hardware design of the Osmo Action 6 is already finalized, which means DJI engineers can't make major physical changes. Instead, they are developing software workarounds to compensate for hardware limitations, particularly to optimize image processing, reduce noise, and stabilize footage in challenging conditions. Another significant challenge is the supply chain. DJI is not the only company facing shortages and logistics hurdles. Recent releases like the DJI Osmo Nano 64GB model have been difficult to find in retail stores worldwide, including Amazon. These supply issues are exacerbated by pricing strategies and consumer demand, as many users prefer the smaller 64GB option due to its affordability. When manufacturing constraints are combined with distribution challenges, DJI has to carefully manage the initial release to avoid shortages or delays. The company likely does not want to announce the Osmo Action 6 only to disappoint customers with limited availability. Regulatory factors are also influencing the launch. In the United States, the Federal Communications Commission (FCC) has recently considered restricting or banning certain DJI products due to their wireless connectivity features. Since action cameras often include wireless connectivity to sync with accessories, smartwatches, or mobile devices, the Osmo Action 6 could fall under these restrictions. This may require additional certifications and could delay distribution in North America. DJI is reportedly exploring whether to prioritize release in regions without such restrictions, like Europe, to ensure the camera reaches consumers without bureaucratic obstacles. Trade tensions and tariffs between the United States and China further complicate matters. High import duties and the risk of sudden trade restrictions make DJI cautious about initially releasing a limited batch of Osmo Action 6 cameras in the US. They need to ensure consistent supply for follow-up shipments, and this concern likely contributes to a delayed launch, pushing the expected release to November or later. The software challenges tie directly into hardware adjustments, particularly the integration of the 1-inch sensor. Larger sensors naturally require more processing power and generate additional heat. DJI has been working on managing overheating while maintaining image quality, particularly for prolonged recording sessions or high-resolution 8K video capture. The company is reportedly testing larger batteries, similar to the ones used in the Osmo 360, to ensure sufficient power without compromising portability. However, heat management remains a critical issue that must be resolved before the Osmo Action 6 can ship reliably. There are also questions about which hardware features might have been removed or modified to accommodate the new sensor. Rumors suggest that DJI may have sacrificed the pressure sensor found in previous models to make space for the larger 1-inch unit. This could affect functionality for activities like scuba diving or hiking, where the pressure sensor provided additional utility. While these claims are not confirmed, they have sparked concern among users who valued those features and may impact adoption if not addressed. Despite these challenges, the 1-inch sensor on the Osmo Action 6 promises significant improvements. Its primary purpose is to enhance low-light performance, reduce jitter in handheld footage, and improve overall video quality. While it won't magically transform the camera into a professional studio device, it will likely make action footage clearer, smoother, and more usable in post-production. Additionally, the sensor upgrade will serve as a major marketing point, as many consumers actively seek cameras with larger sensors, associating them with superior performance and image quality. It's important to temper expectations, however. The Osmo Action 6 will not replace the Osmo Pocket 3 in terms of clarity or infinite focus capabilities. It will still rely on the standard focus systems typical of action cameras. Instead, its advantages will be more subtle: better battery handling, improved low-light imaging, and smoother stabilization for fast-moving scenes. For creators who prioritize portability and versatility, these enhancements could make the camera a valuable addition to their toolkit. Timing remains a key question. While DJI initially indicated an autumn release, ongoing software, supply chain, and regulatory issues suggest that the Osmo Action May 6 not be widely available until November or later. DJI will likely only announce the camera when they are confident they can meet demand and distribute units reliably. This cautious approach reflects lessons learned from past product launches and the need to maintain consumer trust. Financial considerations also play a role. DJI's recent revenue from the Mini 5 Pro fell short of expectations, partly due to regulatory changes in countries like Canada, Australia, and the US, where small drones no longer enjoy unrestricted usage. These market shifts have likely prompted DJI to carefully manage production costs and pricing strategies for the Osmo Action 6, ensuring that the camera is both competitive and profitable. Looking beyond the Osmo Action 6, DJI appears to be testing concepts for the Osmo Pocket 4, although this camera is not expected to launch until next year at the earliest. This indicates that DJI is balancing multiple product lines and innovation priorities, focusing on solving the Osmo Action 6's software and supply challenges first before introducing additional devices. In conclusion, the DJI Osmo Action 6 is shaping up to be an exciting new addition to DJI's action camera family. Its 1-inch sensor, potential 8K recording, and enhanced software promise better low-light performance and smoother video capture. However, delays due to software optimization, supply chain limitations, regulatory hurdles, and hardware adjustments mean that the camera's launch may be later than expected. Patience will be required, but once released, the Osmo Action 6 could become one of the most capable and versatile action cameras DJI has ever produced.